Pacers game last night. We're going to show you more and tell you about that coming up, but we also want to get you ready for some, I would just say, averaging out weather finally, right?
Yes.
Not dramatic.
We've had both swings, right? We've had the warm weather, we've had severe weather, we've had wintry weather. We need to kind of coast in the middle.
We do.
We need to get back to spring, please.
Yes, please. It's been an active start. We've had 15 tornadoes across the state. On average, we should only have 2 to 3 for the whole month of March. What we are looking at is for a weakening La Nina, basically to the point where it disappears throughout the spring, which is what we're expecting. A lot of times when we've been looking over the past 50 years, a lot of times severe weather season's front loaded. That means March and April are super active, and then sometimes May and June can slide down in activity. Hopefully that's the case, that we can continue to slide down, but we're kind of in the active zone. We've had 15 tornadoes. We had 8 tornadoes there last weekend, and then another one was confirmed, getting that to 9, and then we had 6 more confirmed yesterday across the state. You can see where they've been. The biggest one was in Bartholomew County. We also had one there in northern Miami County, and then 4 separate little tornadoes there in Lake County heading into the Gary area. Let's start with Bartholomew County. This was the biggest. This was the longest, 13.5 miles. It actually started just off of I-65, went through Rosstown, just north of Waynesville, crossed over the East White Fork River. It had about max speeds of 112 miles per hour as it was circulating. It then crossed US 31, staying about as the crow flies 3-4 miles away from Columbus. Continued north and east, lifted before it got to the New Bern area, but it did cross State Road 9. Here's kind of that backwards L shape. That's State Road 9, picked up before Decatur County. Now, if you're in Decatur County, we've had some reports that you've seen a little bit of damage here and there. If you see that, make sure you report that to us, and we'll kind of send that over to the National Weather Service. Right now, they think it was wind, but this is kind of a fluid situation. Trying to figure out damage is not an easy thing to do, especially when you're in more rural country. And then we head to the north, Miami County. This is where Peru is, but north of Peru. It crossed over the county line into Fulton County. This was an EF0 tornado. And then a nasty, wicked storm went through northwest Indiana, causing 4 separate tornadoes. They have not connected all these. They think it went down, went up, went down, went up, and then so on. All EF0 except for one EF1, but the Gary one was EF0. That did cause some damage, but it was active, and it was all about tornadoes. We had a lot of hail reports, a lot of wind reports. My goodness, it's been active. Look at all the severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings the National Weather Service issued there on Wednesday. We're a lot quieter. Now I want to take you to traffic, which overall is on the quiet side. We do have a new accident that has popped up on I-465. Just to the west. This actually just popped up a minute ago. So we're going to get some more information on that. Otherwise, we're moving fine. We had an accident on I-74 earlier that has been cleared up. So travel between the Beech Grove area all the way to Franklin Central and Shelbyville should be pretty good. You're looking live towards downtown Indianapolis. It's a cool start, but it's a dry start. Coming up, we're going to let you know how warm things will get today as the sun and the south winds are back. Julia?
Sounds great. Thank you, Matt. Well, this morning we are hearing concerns from IPS parents and